I am now being live streamed. I don't even know why I have a headset in. I don't know if I need a headset in, but I am now on. I think I'm live. If I hit play, I would be live. I don't know how to tell if. Let me go here. Hi, everybody. It looks like it's a good chance that Ross is not going to be with us today. Hi, I'm Harris Fellman with Traffic4Me. I am trying a couple of, it's going to be a little wonky because I'm doing this on my own. Ross lives in Southwest Florida, which is a day away from getting hit by a pretty major hurricane. So he's battened down the hatches, as they say, or getting hurricane shutters installed, or I don't know what he's doing. Something to do with hurricane shutters. I don't live in Florida no more. I'm happy about that. Don't have to deal with that particular problem. I did grow up in Florida and seen my fair share of hurricanes, or at least hurricane preparation. I've only been through a couple of them, but still have to prepare through it. Hey, everybody. Let's see if I am live. I should be live right here. Let's see. Yep, there I am. And there's one person that gave me a thumbs up. I don't want to review my page right now. There's 4 people that are watching. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to jump right in. You guys can feel free to comment down below, and hopefully I'll see it. Now I see there's 5 people watching, and now whenever you comment, there's going to be a delay. Let's see. I'm going to raise my hand like this, boom, and count to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds. It's about a 7-second delay. So whenever you guys comment, I'll see it. So if you guys have any questions, that's when I'll answer them. But for now, what I would like to do is I would like to talk about a bit of a trend I've been seeing. And in fairness, I don't think I got enough proof of this trend. I asked for it about a half hour ago from my support team to give me some of the feedback that we've been getting. That's like, hey, I got some good opt-in rate and sales, or I got an okay opt-in rate, but I'm still not happy, or I got sales and I'm not happy. So I just kind of wanted to talk about that. Like, look, solo ads is tough. I don't know if you're going to hear anybody else that owns a solo ad company tell you that there's a lot of BS in the solo ad traffic space. And we've been cleaning a lot of it up lately. And I've been like really firsthand digging in, cleaning it up. What does that mean? That means we've had large companies that have tested every single list we had. A large company, can I tell you the name of them? It's a very large marketing automation company, which I will probably tell you the name of in a minute. It's ClickFunnels. So they've helped us clean up by testing everything. Like a lot of you guys listening can't afford to test 500 clicks to 15 lists. That's, thousands of dollars. So they did that. And, we found some of our really good quality lists they had a great opt-in rate. Like just to give you an idea, like ClickFunnels on this, let me see if I have the link yet. Let me see if I can show you some stuff. Hold on. Okay, great. I'll show you one real quick. So let me share screen with you, if I may. Oh, it's one of these things. How do I share screen? Whiteboard? Oh, guys, it's not letting me share screen. More? So I'm using Zoom to do the live stream into Facebook, and I think I'm supposed to share the screen before I shared the Zoom. Stop live stream, breakout rooms, captions, polls, share screen. You think I haven't done this 20 times? At least I haven't done it hundreds. Okay, so here we go. So here's a bunch of links I'm going to be sharing with you guys in just a second. So I want to talk about ClickFunnels, for instance. This funnel that they tested is called Affiliate Bootcamp. Oops. Oopsie. Let's see. I have two monitors, so it loaded on the wrong screen. Let's see. We'll get it over to you here. All right. So this funnel here, I'm not going to get into too many details, but they tested just about every list that we have. And this page gets them about an 18 to 20% opt-in rate with other types of traffic that they have, Facebook ads and stuff like that. Whatever their sales are that they expect some, some sales from it. And then because it's ClickFunnels, so this is called Affiliate Bootcamp. You see that there. So they basically are pitching that. But then on the back end somewhere, they say, hey, you need to get, you want to buy ClickFunnels, you want to test ClickFunnels, and they do a free upsell to ClickFunnels, and then eventually people upgrade and are paying them, up to $99 a month for that. So they analyze things a little bit differently. They're able to say, hey, I normally get 18%. We had lists that we sent for them that, I'm not kidding, got them 60% opt-in rates and no sales. So if you would have tested that and you would have gotten a 60% opt-in rate, you might have said, wow, that's great. Now, if they got no sales from all of our lists, that would be one thing, but they got sales from a dozen or so of our lists, and they're, they're reordering now on a regular basis because of it. So we basically talked to the list owner with the 60% and said, hey, something's wrong with your list, my friend. And he, we talked about it, and we don't send to that list anymore. He has another list that did not do that. It gets, with this particular offer, it gets 24, 25%. So that's pretty normal, or 15%. I don't actually remember. I shouldn't speak. But anyway, you get the idea. So stuff that does, there was a list that did 10% and didn't make a sale. They're not running that anymore. But that was at least real traffic, just not real good traffic. And then we have it. I actually am getting like motion sickness because that keeps going. Russell, stop. All right. So that's one example. So what did I want to talk about today was the fact that a lot of people lately have been noticing a difference in our traffic, I think, and we've been asking for feedback. We've been getting feedback. I'll show you some of the feedback. Of course, I hope somebody else gets the door. Hang on one second, okay? Hey, Hudson. Oh, okay, someone's getting the door. I just heard my door ring. We have some HelloFresh type of delivery. It's not called HelloFresh here, but it's called Let's Cook. All right, so I wanted to show you this as well. This one's not a complaint. This is how a long-term thinker thinks. So this is somebody that started with me 20 years ago. We both started in internet marketing at about the same time. We started a project together and we did well with it. And he just started doing, BizOp again in the last year. And it took him more than a year to come to Traffic for Me and say, hey, I'm ready to test solo ads. So he tested one of our ads. And why did it take him a year? Because he was optimizing with traffic that he's familiar with, which I think was buying Facebook ads, which you have, if you know what you're doing, you can have more control, obviously, than with solo ads. And also solo ads are not very well known for having the best quality. They're just the easiest and the cheapest, basically. And sometimes you get what you pay for. Anyway, with this person here, it says, looks like his name's Merlin. Looks like my test finished up. Overall, pretty solid, 70% of target CPA, which is a great start. So what does that mean? That means he's got his offer on affiliate networks, CPA networks, and I don't know the dollar amounts, okay? But let's say he has a $50 offer. He might pay $80 for that $50 offer. Okay, so that's his CPA target, is that. I don't know what his actual numbers are. I'm just giving you a for instance. So let's say he pays a CPA network $80 every time they make a $50 sale. Why on earth would he do something like that? You're thinking, well, just like ClickFunnels, he has other things that he's going to sell them. Okay, and I'll get to that with you. You guys might not have other things you can sell them, but you are in a position where you're buying traffic from us and you're building a list. So what is he asking? So number one, he's asking, do you have an API or any way that my tracker can ingest your click data on my campaigns? I don't think we do, but I might be able to work with him. What does that mean? He wants to be able, like usually with CPA networks and traffic sources, you can kind of connect the dots. You can have postbacks where you've got one long tracking link here. Maybe you have a redirect in the middle, and then you have the affiliate network here. But whether or not you have something in the middle, you have these two things talking back to each other so that he can see the stats from the traffic source in his stats panel, basically. So anyway, I might be able to work with him on that. We'll see. I'd like to run more tests on different lists. Can you give me some info on setting that up? But anyway, my point is this was one test, 1,000 clicks. He got 70% of his target CPA, not his 100% of his target CPA. So less, which is not as, what does that mean? 70% of target CPA. I would think that means that it's not as good as 100% of the target CPA, I think. But it almost sounds like it's the other way around. I might have to get clarity on that. But anyway, what kind of CPA breaks can I get? So he's going to get a better deal. He's going to basically get, just so you guys know, if you order from us regularly, you will get pretty much the sale price that we have running right now, which close to it. Right now, I think we're doing premium BizOp traffic for 49 cents. It's rare to go below 50, but if you're buying, 1,000 clicks a week or more, we'll be able to do like 55 cents and lock you in on that, or double that, 10,000 clicks a month, it's going to be 50 cents. Just to give you an idea, I don't mind talking about, that. We're trying to keep our prices down. It's just when there's a bunch of little 200 and 500 click orders, we have to charge more for that because there's more support and what have you that goes into that. So if you're ordering from us regularly, you're pretty much going to just have the sale price all the time. We're pretty easy to work with if you talk to us. But anyway, you can see that from his standpoint, he's like, hey, I did 70% as good as I would have liked, but I want to test more, right? Now, contrast that, and I do want to show you that in a second. Contrast that by this person. His name's Ike. I got a 30% opt-in rate. So he said, it wasn't what I expected. The opt-in rate was 38%, but he means 34, which, by the way, with real traffic, meaning no bots, 34% is great, okay? I got 6 low-end sales. Again, I feel like that's great. I'm thinking it wasn't the right traffic to get orders for. This is like the most recent email that I think I got that I was like, what? You got 6 sales. Obviously you didn't make your money back. I get that, but neither did Merlin, right? Neither did Merlin, okay? Which is kind of the point I'd like to make. And so what should he do? So he's not even asking me what should he do. I'm thinking that I had to go through the IM traffic to see better results. And that may very well be true, but I don't think traffic is necessarily the problem. I don't think the list is the problem. And I don't know which list specifically he had, but we're really, like I said, we've cleaned up. So all the premium lists are definitely worth the money you pay for them, and all the VIP lists are definitely worth the money that you pay for them. So, and if they're not, you tell us, communicate with us, and we'll work on that with you. But and sometimes stuff happens, but it's been happening a lot less now that we've cleaned up the question marks. So he placed an order for it with a different landing page, so hopefully he could see better results. So that's the right thinking, to try a different landing page, see if he gets different results. But ultimately, this isn't bad. He got 6 low-end sales. He didn't get an upsell yet. But the whole thing that he should be thinking is how much did I pay per lead? And is that good? And then can I make that money back over the next 2 or 3 months? So let's say he paid, I don't know, I think this was 500 clicks. So let's say he paid $300 for this. He got an opt-in rate of 34%. So 500 times 0.34 is 170, right? He paid 300 for that. So 300 divided by 170 is $1.76 minus 6 low-end sales. So let's say the 6 low-end sales were, I don't know, $10 each. So that's another 60. So that now this becomes, instead of 300 becomes 240 divided by 170. And now it's $1.40 per lead. So now he's paid $1.40 per lead. He didn't make any upsells yet. He's going to try, and maybe he'll make an upsell from the email that gets sent. And then he should be mailing this list every day. So mail them to your own thing if you've got your own thing, and then find other affiliate offers. By the way, and also send good quality content, send, and this is one of the things Ross would have been better to talk a bit about, how to write good copy. You want them to know you exist. You don't just want, I mean, let me use the word spam. You don't want to just spam them with offer after offer after offer. Look, I'm really guilty of this myself with Traffic for Me. For a very long time, I would just say, hey, it's a sale, it's a sale, it's a sale. And I really just didn't like, and I still don't promote very much of other people's products, because I want to focus on selling traffic and being a good traffic provider. So yes, there'll be a replay, James Pierre. I see you're asking about, well, I mean, it'll be right here in the same place. So did I just jump ahead? So anyway, I see that James asked if there'll be a replay a few minutes ago, and yes, this will be here. So I definitely don't want to watch myself because I'll get really confused. Let me move this back here. So this is one example of kind of what I wanted to talk about. This one here, he got a 26% opt-in rate. Our best opt-in rate has been as high as 35. Again, I don't know if he's getting real traffic or not, but the difference between 27% and 35 is not horrible. I mean, it's a big difference. If you really look at it, it's the percentage from one to the other, you get a lot more people opting in. But here, I really like this. He didn't get any sales, which I'm not happy about, but he said, hey, our cost per lead, so he's saying it's just okay. Our cost per lead was $1.79, our best being $1.68 for this lander. I don't feel like that's a fair rate for us. I mean, if $1.79 is not so far off of $1.68, and then of course it depends on how well they interact and what have you after that. But man, I have something coming out that you guys are going to be blown away by, that's going to help the opt-in rates go up. I can't, I'm not going to talk about that on this call, but just thinking about enhancing this $1.79. Okay, anyway, so Pedro has some sort of sense that he's building a list. I paid $1.79. I would rather be paying $1.68. He's not jumping up and down over it. I would say, yeah, let's test another list. I don't know which list he tested, Pedro. I don't think you're listening, but I hope I wrote back and said, hey, great, let's test another list. Although I don't remember talking to him specifically. But anyway, so he pays $1.79, and over the next 2 months, he sends a mail to his list every day, I'm going to guess, and probably 2 or 3 out of 7 days are content and relationship building, and then more than maybe half. It should be more than that, but with BizOp, it's probably half and half, maybe 4 sales and 3 content. It should be 4 content and 3 sales. Or you can do what my friends at Email Empire do, Kennedy and Rob Temple, and they basically do emails that are always 70% content and 30% selling. So they basically always come up with a way to kind of sell something. So it's like, think of something that happened to you out of the ordinary yesterday and write about it today and figure out how to tie that into a sale. So yeah, so anyway, that's something that you can be thinking about as well. But that's really what you're doing with solo ad traffic, is you're building a list at the best price that you can. I think, you know, realistically, you want to get it down below $1.50. Even $1.68 is not great. So there's some things that you can do there. I have a trick that I'll tell you guys about in the next week or two, probably, that can drastically increase this. So sorry to tease on it. It's not straightforward. It's something that I want to focus 100% on when the time comes. And I didn't think it'd be coming up today, but it is. So this person's fair. You know, they said it did okay. They got one sale, 28% opt-in. And they said over at Udemy had similar opt-in, 4 sales on 600 clicks. So here's the thing that I think people really need to get is, we have a dozen or so lists that we use. Udemy has 40 or 50 or 100 people that sell on Udemy. So if he got lucky and made 4 sales, and by the way, let me show you something. I'm going to show you guys something really quick. So I do want to show you this, but hold on, where'd this go? Oh, is it here? So somebody connected me, so let's see, where is it? I just want to find this here. Here. So John from ClickFunnels connected me to a guy named Matt Donaldson. And he said, you know, Matt's, that's my email address. Okay, those are my email addresses. I don't mind you seeing that. I just don't want you to see somebody else's. And he said, hey, Harris, I want to intro you to Matt Donaldson, who's consulting and helping on this launch. He wanted to know who we trusted for solo ads, and I recommended you. Okay, so we recommended Matt. But as we're talking, of course, I chit chat a bit. He alluded, okay, here we go. So, you know, he said, I've never really had a good experience with solo ads, so we'll be good to see what you've got. We'll be in touch around November. Fine. Now check this out. And by the way, I'm just showing you this because it's not just me saying it. I met a guy who ran a click farm. He would sell solo ads and use his system to generate fake clicks, would even make false purchases, but below the value of what the solo ad was bought for. It put me off to the whole thing completely. Obviously, happy to meet a genuine solo ad broker. Look, I'm only as good as the list that I broker as well. So if I ever find out that this sort of thing happens, they're gone. And I did. One of our publishers was like, hey, I can sell you health traffic. So we bought health traffic from them, and we bought health traffic from 2 guys on Udemy. Let me be really clear. They were, when I tell you what happened, they were obviously getting, I'm looking at the camera as if you guys can see me. Oh yeah, you can. Hi, I'm down. I'm up here in the corner. What was I going to say? Oh, so we got these 2 health lists, and we went to our health buyers and we said, hey guys, we've got new lists. They're only 60 cents instead of $1. Blah blah blah. Right? We mailed to them, and everybody told us, hey, we're getting a bunch of fake sales, a bunch. And another one said, both of them, they all said the same thing from 2 different providers. So we pretty much figured out that those 2 providers were getting resold from somebody else on Udemy or whatever source they had or what have you. And I can tell you, you know, obviously we kicked them out of our system, but I bet you anything they're still in Udemy, right? So if you're not watching your stuff really closely, you're gonna get scammed. Now, by the way, I don't know, where'd that go? Whatever I was showing you. He said he got 4 sales on Udemy and 1 with us. My real point there, less so, gee, maybe it was fake, is yeah, maybe you got lucky with Udemy, and maybe maybe 1 or 2 sales out of 500 for your funnel is all you can really expect consistently. We have, you know, good consistent traffic. I don't know which list of ours that was, but all of our lists have slightly different flavors. They're gonna convert a little bit better to one or to the other. And then if it converts great for you, you should do it over and over again. Okay, so James said, I saw a first time promotion for 250 for 500 clicks, and I was trying to buy it, and then my phone froze up, but couldn't get back to it. Is there any way I can go back? Well, you know what, James, right now, I think we're having a sale where it's 49 cents anyway. So just go into the system and get 500 clicks for 49 cents each instead of 50 cents each. So it's called the 999 sale. And for anybody else, if you ever want to get your the first OTO, and you know it's been a couple days after, and you couldn't get back to it, you can always talk to our live chat. Go on to trafficforme.com. In the bottom right corner, whether you log in or not, in the bottom right corner, there's a thing that says live chat. Just go in there and get going with our support team. Kate and Shannon are really great. And you know, it might not be as instant as you'd like, but it's going to be within 24 hours. We've got a pretty decent cycle of answering people quickly. So, but cool. So what else? So what else did I want to cover? I wanted to show you guys this. Let me drop this in really quick. I'm not going to go through this because it'll take forever. But so I've been testing traffic from a company called Propeller Ad. By the way, nothing to do with Traffic for Me, to be really clear. I do not sell push traffic. I do not sell this other type of traffic. I'm buying this, testing other traffic out, seeing how it goes, trying to get a CPL, cost per lead offer to pay me. So that's why I'm noticed this. But this is because I was talking to you guys. Look at the name of this case study. Let's lose some money collecting emails for the future profits. So that link that I just sent you, it's not solo ads. It's push traffic, which means, you know, you say yes to being notified from a website, and it gives you like a little alert in the top corner up here somewhere. T4ME has our own. We have our own push list of maybe 1,000 people that maybe once a month we say, hey, there's a sale. I'm so creative, aren't I? Hey, there's a sale. Anyway, so this is also a valuable case study. But I'm not going to go through it because look, it's like they go through all the tokens and the target settings and the this and the that. But the basic end of the story is, you know, they're using push to build a list. Here's a lead, goes to a thank you page and an offer page. That's the direct sale, right here. So in our case, you got a solo ad. It goes to a landing page. Now they're a lead. Oh, you know, no, sorry, that doesn't go there. Now they're a lead. They're in your system, right? And you should send them a welcome email, and another email, and another email, and another email, and another email, and so on, right? This is the front end right here, okay? This right here, it's an ad. I know I could have made this for you guys, but why not just use this? So this is exactly the same. Solo ad goes to a landing page, then it goes to a thank you page. Now, so you guys should all be doing this. If your thank you page, we've talked about this on almost every time I do a live stream, but if your thank you page doesn't try to sell them something, you're missing out on everything. You know, the whole thing is there's only one time in this whole process down there that you will have 100% or 98% of your leads attention, okay? And that is right here on the thank you page, because otherwise they're going to go here and maybe they'll open an email. 40-50% are going to open an email, the welcome email, maybe 70% if it's great, and then 35-40% are going to open the next email, and then 32 to 42% are going to open the next one and the next one, and so on. But all of these things, this is you building a relationship with your. Now look, push is telling you, send them an offer, 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 send them an offer. You can do that. You'll burn your list out in 2 weeks, okay, which is fine. If that's what you do, and if you can do strong enough offers where they buy 2 things in those 2 weeks, or one or half of one, you know, like 10 people buy one thing on average, and that's enough for you to make your $1.79 a click back, cool. Another way you can make money, obviously, is that email one could be cost per click, which is what we do, right? All of our publishers sell to us for 50 cents a click, and we sell to you for 50 cents a click. Now, obviously, they sell to us for less than 50 cents a click, 40, 45 cents a click, and we sell to you for 50, 55 cents a click, or what have you, okay? So that's another thing you can do once you build a list, is you can sell per click. And eventually what you do is you clean the people off that never open an email from you. After 2 weeks, you get rid of them, and it's gonna be hard, because it's gonna be half of the people don't ever open an email. But my point is that on this thank you page, that's your best opportunity. And then after that, you've got fractional opportunities multiple times to make your money back. And that's really my whole point. This link that I put in here from Propeller Ads is might be a little bit confusing, because it's not solo ads, but it's just traffic. At the end of the day, it's just traffic. And by the way, push traffic is SHIT. It's not good quality traffic, but people make it work. Okay, so it's you can pay 5 cents, 10 cents, 15 cents a click, and if you can get a conversion rate of 50 cents a click, or if you can get a cost per acquisition, a per lead of $1.50 still, right? The lead, the opt-in rate's going to be lower, and blah blah blah. Then you're at ground zero again, and you can build a long-term business with it. I don't know if I'm, yeah, I mean, I guess that's making sense. So and they also have another service where you can put something on your landing page that gets more, you put push, you put your own push notification on your landing page, so now you can get people to come back. But that is not what I'm going to be talking about in a couple of weeks, in a week or two. That's something completely different. I was really excited about push when it first came out. I put it on Traffic for Me, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. The initial results I got were insane. Like, the number of people that clicked through and stuff like that was insane. But after a couple of years, people got tired of it. At the end of the day, man, people, man, women, children, whoever's watching me, I've been in email for a really, really long time, since the 90s. And I got away from thinking it was important for a while, because it wasn't as good as it used to be. And it's still the most important most important thing you can do for your business, is to collect emails and retarget people, is what they call it in other forms, but market to them. That's the most powerful thing you can do with email marketing. Obviously, I'm rather fond of the idea of buying email traffic as well. So buying traffic from somebody else who has done that can also be quite powerful. It's simple. Usually you give them an email creative and your link. With BizOp and solo ads, you just give them a link and they write a quick, honestly clickbaity thing to get as many people to click through as possible to come to your site. And you, again, just like push traffic, it's not that I'm going to tell you, I do, millions a year with reselling solo ads. It's not the best quality traffic. Even the totally honest best of the best, it's still just okay. It's still, you paid 50, 40, 60 cents per click. If you go to Facebook, you'll never do that. You'll never get good targeted. I mean, not never, but depending on what you're doing. But with BizUp, you can't even do that on Facebook at all. But maybe you can do something for $1.50 or something per click, much less per lead. So that Pedro was getting, right? So anyway, I think I've covered most everything that I want to cover with you guys. If you have any I don't care if you want to ask a support question, go to trafficforme.com and hit up the the live chat or support, and someone will get back to you. I'm involved in a lot of those if it's something that they feel like I need to be involved in. If you have questions here, you guys can always ask me questions at harris@traffic4me.com. I don't always answer quickly. I'm not customer support. Sometimes it'll take me a couple of days before I happen to see my email, or somebody in support might see that one and might answer for me. But harris@traffic4me.com is my email. And you guys can reach me anytime. You can reach me, well, we ask you not to do it through Facebook because I don't monitor Facebook either. But anyway, you could do it in this comment field and I would have answered it. I try to be as accessible as possible, but with still having, you know, a decent lifestyle. You know, at the end of the day, we're not saving lives here. So I'm not trying to be on call 24/7. I want to have a life. You guys know I do. Some of you guys know I do magic. Anyway, for whoever's here, thank you guys so much for listening in live. I know this isn't the best time of day. It's just what kind of I've made work. It starts at 5:30 p.m. my time. I'm in Spain. If I started at the best time for you guys, it'd be past midnight my time. You guys, assuming that any of you are in the US, right? So anybody in the US, it'd be better if I started at midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. That would be the best time. I'm not willing to start at 2 a.m. I might be willing to start at 11 p.m., but then that's 5 p.m. East Coast, 2 p.m. West Coast, and I don't think I'm buying any more people that can come to the live than morning. 8:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. in the morning is what we've settled on. And I'm sure not willing, I mean, no offense, I mean, sure you guys understand, I'm not willing to do it at 4 a.m., which would be, you know, 10 p.m. East Coast, 9 p.m., 3 a.m. But anyway, I want more people on these lives, to be honest with you. So I am be looking at that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for attending. And I know a lot more people, a couple hundred people will probably see this over the course of the week as well. If you guys have any questions for us, I just told you how to reach us. Thanks a lot. Hope this has helped set kind of the record straight on, hey, we're giving you great quality traffic. Now, what do you want to do with it? You're supposed to be building a business with it. It's not realistic to expect you spend $250 and you make $400 back the same day. It's going to take a few months for that money to come back to you. And that's what you look for, is traffic that will do that for you in the short term, but not in the immediate. I hope that helps. All right, everybody, take care. Bye. Maybe bye. We're going to stop the live stream. You're going to see me in full, and then I'm going to hit end. Here we go. Boom. Wow, the delay is a lot less now. 1, 2, 3.